Hello, Wylee here with Rideshare Business Guide. This week's blog is part one of a two-part series documenting the first 2 months of my DoorDash experiment. In March of 2020, it became clear that Uber and Lyft passenger trips were going to, well, dry up, maybe completely go away, or at least not be anywhere close what they had been in the 4 years that I've been completing passenger trips with Uber and Lyft. So I decided to exercise my independent contractor freedom, and in one day, I switched from completing Uber and Lyft passenger trips to making deliveries with DoorDash. And now, 2 months in to my full-time hours experiment delivering with DoorDash, the team at Rideshare Business Guide has convinced me to write this two-part blog, which is essentially a quick start guide if you want to get started with DoorDash or possibly one of the other gig economy or also known as online delivery companies. This week's blog, part one, covers the size and scope of DoorDash, a little bit about the other companies that are doing essentially the same thing. I talk about who can do DoorDash, vehicle insurance, the sign-up process, vehicle choice, background checks, how much money you can expect to earn, why your city is probably going to be at least a little different from my city, and a brief introduction to my earnings so far, full-time hours delivery with DoorDash in the Denver, Colorado area. In part two of my DoorDash experiment blog, I will go over the DoorDash pay structure in detail, talk about customer tipping. I will look into what I've learned so far about accepting trips and declining some trips. I'll talk briefly about grocery store delivery and flower delivery, which is also part of the DoorDash deliveries that I've experienced so far, and of course, a whole lot more. Thank you for listening, and be sure to check out ridesharebusinessguide.com, my weekly blog where I mostly look into rideshare driving news, analyze what I see in the news, which is almost always negative and pretty much not close to the truth. You'll also see details about the two books I've written on the topic of running a rideshare driving business, as well as ways to contact me direct through live phone call, email, or text message. Again, thanks for listening. See you next time.